The NBA Season 8 2021 games and highlights coming up next. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Sacramento Kings 3-2, Houston Rockets 1-2. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. New York Knicks 2-3, Indiana Pacers 4-1. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Oklahoma City Thunder 1-3, Orlando Magic 4-1. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Toronto Raptors 1-3, New Orleans Pelicans 3-2.
Welcome to Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, as an East Coast guy, you've traveled the globe. You can appreciate the thirst and passion of these fans.
There's no doubt about it. It lives here in Philadelphia. And how about only a couple of years ago, this team had just won 28 games. Now we're talking about them potentially winning an NBA championship.
They've waited a long time, and now perhaps comes the reward. Won by Charlotte. To Rozier. Here comes the screen. To Hayward. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Just not going down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Embiid. Can't connect from inside. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
From the painted area, won't go down. Has a look. Hayward with a shot, no good. Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Whoa! What a finish!
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
To Hayward. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Ben Simmons blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Charlotte basketball. To Hayward. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Tobias Harris. Good. Off a spin.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Rozier.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Tobias Harris at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw try off the mark. To Hayward. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Short jumper misses. And count the basket inside.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, right? To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
To Tobias Harris. Shot from the lane won't go. To Hayward. Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oh, Ben Simmons missed his first. That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Rozier rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
The assist from number 25, Ben Simmons.
To Hayward. To Rozier. Here comes the screen. To Hayward. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. To Tobias Harris. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. To Rozier. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Hayward. Off the assist.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Marvin Williams pins it.
Just erasing mistakes.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Okay, we're going to do the Sixers substitution. We're doing D-House. Okay. Here's my four. We're going to do Mike Scott. All right. Aaron, Ben Simmons, and all right. Take Steph Curry, Steph Curry, small forward. We're going to put Danny Green.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Ferguson to Howard. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Hayward. He gets it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Terrence Ferguson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 90% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Hornets at the controls of this one. To Hayward. Dwight Howard sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And scores. Strong take.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. And he finishes at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Howard. Finish that. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Cody Zeller able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Hayward. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you got to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Ferguson. Nothing going here on that drive. Cody Zeller. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hornets right now in possession. Had a chance, but it's no good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Ferguson. To Danny Green. Fires the three.
Number 6, Sheldon Mack. That's it.
Danny Green. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Missed the middle one. One more coming.
Number 20, Gordon Hayward. And number 41,
Charlotte with the basketball. Hayward unable to connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Taken down by Howard. To Seth Curry. And scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Danny Green.
Hayward. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Ferguson slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Here comes the screen. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Hernan Gomez with the rebound. First quarter's complete. The Hornets out in front. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Joel Embiid, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Hornets have the basketball. To Rozier. Sizing up the defense. To Hayward. Beyond the arc for 3. And Gordon Hayward, 0 hesitation as he knocks it down for 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
It's good. And 1.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. Charlotte basketball. To Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Hayward. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Short jumper off the mark. To Hayward. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Harris. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Got it. To Hayward. Cleared out by Embiid. To Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Here comes the screen. Amir Johnson tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
To Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Danny Green. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia.
Defensive foul to number 20, Gordon Hayward.
And he'll head to the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. Knocks down the first.
Entering the game for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Hayward. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Frank Kaminsky has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, counted. And he makes them both. Simmons. To Embiid. Missed a wide open look. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Hornets at the controls of this one. To Hayward. Screen coming. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Tobias Harris swats it. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 12, Eric Rozier.
To Embiid. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. And the rebound taken down by Harris. Simmons into the front court. Up by 6. Harris to Simmons. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Old school equals high percentage.
Rozier with it. Margins 8. To Hayward. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Off the assist.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Billy Gomez with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure. He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Simmons. Harris. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down.
Number 2, Michael Williams. Subbing in for the 76ers. Number 20, Dwight Howard.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Hornets right now in possession. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
4-3. Off the mark. No good. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Time to shuffle things up. Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Unable to connect on the free throw. Charlotte with the basketball. To Hayward. That ball's out of bounds off the Hornets. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Jumper's good.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 4 out of 10.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Hayward. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
To Simmons. For 3. Smothering D. To Rozier. Oh, he blocked it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Here's Simmons with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. To Hayward. Wide open look, won't go. And he's going to the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Team foul number 2.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Embiid. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Embiid's free throw good. A three-point play. The Sixers extend the lead. To Hayward. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Hayward. Fine to shoot.
Hey, back door, watch that back door.
2 minutes remaining.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I got him. Here we go.
Hornets have the basketball. Here comes the screen.
Screen come on the left.
Probing the defense. To Rozier. Trying to create. And a putback slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Simmons. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Off the mark on his free throw. Charlotte basketball. No good.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Nice pass to get things going.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. To Embiid. Shot from the lane won't go. Simmons with it. Up a dozen. He was hacked. They let it go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. That'll do it for the first half. And the 76ers have to be feeling good.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The 76ers will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Charlotte Hornets have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game track. Defense.
The Philadelphia 76ers are exhibiting some great defense. They're refusing to let shooters get comfortable and showing great anticipation in the passing lanes.
Player of the half.
Simmons. And his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action. Oh, here we go.
To Embiid. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Hornets at the controls of this one. You've got to get that one to go. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. To Rozier. He throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Harris gets it in the right corner. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Simmons with it. They lead it by 14. And count the basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Rocking the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Howard. From the painted area, won't go down. Hornets right now in possession. To Rozier. Goes to the left side. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
To Hayward. Simmons has a chance. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Tobias Harris sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Into the front court comes Simmons. His guys holding the big lead. Superman, Dwight Howard. He has struggled just a little bit, 2 for 5.
Strong finish, that's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Trying to cash in, add 2 points to the board.
Ed, you know you got a problem when you're getting oohs and ahs from the home crowd.
Simmons, deep right corner, fires the 3. Second effort. Hayward lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Sixers control it. To Tobias Harris. Probing the defense. To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Won't go down. To Howard. Cody Zeller with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Shot clock winding down. Over to the right side. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Has a look. Williams' shot won't go. To Howard. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Charlotte with the basketball. Ben Simmons rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
From long range, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, I missed a short one there.
Here we go, my ball.
Howard. 4-3. Not easy.
That shot was nice, But that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Hayward to Rozier. A fundamental shot right there. To Howard. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Deep left corner. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Second violation for the 76ers. No basket.
And he connects at the line. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Hayward. For three. Offensive rebound. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Surveys the floor. To Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
To Hayward. Down low to Williams. Almost. And he's not getting the call. Tobias Harris pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Simmons. Trying to cash in. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Perfect feed to set up the basket. To Embiid. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Hornets, number 12, Terry Rozier.
Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Howard. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Dwight Howard at the line for two shots. 56% for his career. And hits the first free throw. able to convert on both free throws. Hornets have the basketball. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down a bundle. And he adds the free throw. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer.
That's me. I got ball. I got him.
To Danny Green. Fires the three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To the rim. Lays it up and in. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and a great start for the 76ers. Hornets with the first possession here in the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
To Seth Curry. He'll get it down to Johnson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
I got ball. Grab from you.
Seth Curry. A pass stolen by the Hornets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Great feed. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
And a pass taken away by Charlotte. Dwight Howard sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Shot from the lane won't go. Kaminsky up against the 8-time All-Star. And look out.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Passed it off to Howard. It was right there. Has a look. Won't go. Howard To Danny Green. Howard to Seth Curry. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 66% in this contest. Misses the first. Second of 3, off the mark.
Entering the game.
And he converts from the line.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
To Hayward. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Howard. Scores from the post.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and then ultimately...
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
New blood coming in for both sides.
For the 76ers, number 15.
It's a big finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Howard. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. Rozier into the front court. His guys down big. Ben Simmons, huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Dwight Howard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark at the line. Rozier with it. Looking to make something happen. Dwight Howard tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Beyond the arc for three. Oops, he missed the first one. It's a second, one more coming. Off the mark, only makes one of three. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. He'll run the offense. To Hayward. Lets it fly from long range. And Gordon Hayward, zero hesitation as he knocks it down for three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Embiid. That's rebounded by the Hornets. Hayward. Nice pass to set things up. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Charlotte basketball. Oh, a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
For Philadelphia, number 33, Tobias Harris. Stepping in for Charlotte, number 50.
To Rozier. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Count the basket inside.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Deep two there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Goes to the left side. From long range, that's how you defend. Hayward. Screen coming. Count the basket at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Tobias Harris. 4-3. Textbook defense. To Hayward. Goes to the right side. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Fourth this contest. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. The pass set it all up.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Deep left corner for three. Great defense, forcing the miss. Slam dunk. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Hayward. Joel Embiid swats it. Ooh, 5 now.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Count the bucket for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Rozier into the front court. His guys down 11. To Hayward. Out of bounds the call. Off Gordon Hayward. Substitution being made in this one. Sixers have the basketball. Gets it in the right corner. Simmons. That out of his range and no good. To Hayward. And he hits.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
To Rozier. Has a chance. Rozier shot no good. Good look that time, but off the mark. Rozier with it. His guys trail by 10.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Short jumper off the mark. To Hayward.
For the 76ers.
Got it at the line. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Easy path to the rim.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Here comes the screen. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Time for some new personnel into the game.
For Charlotte, number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Hayward. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here's a chance from long range. Rebound to Rozier. Cruises inside for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Howard. And he's going to the line to shoot.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Dwight Howard has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Hayward. Nice pass to set things up. Gets to the basket and scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Simmons into the front court. Leads 3. Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. Simmons. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
To Rozier. Flushes it home. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Got to be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Hornets right now in possession.
Watch that cutter.
To Rozier. Tobias Harris with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight. And here's an intentional foul. That's free throws. Clock stops with 13 seconds to play.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Nice pass to set things up. A shot at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win a close one by 2. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers won this game after a close finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hornets just couldn't close this one out. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Simmons is a choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Game 6 Charlotte Hornets 117 Philadelphia 76ers 119
You
final.
want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games. For the Philadelphia 76ers, on behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.